You see your players, you know the system. It's NGL King of the Hill style. And it's this time Night Elves versus Orc. It's of course 0-0, down to best of ones. And the winner stays alive, as we said. I'm really exhausted after this clan war before, but nonetheless, here we go. Life versus Fly. And we do thank Incinerator for the sub with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much for the support, my man. Of course, if you sub, you get the replays, and it's 50% off until October 18 or something. So go grab your chance and support this channel if you like. More than 2,000 viewers here. Race War always attracting the masses. That has been the case since like Race War was invented, and this will stay the same, I think, until the end of Warcraft 3, which is hopefully not that close since we all enjoy it so much. Fly in the upper right did not go for the laboratory creep. 1 burrow tech. We are on Twisted Meadows, so usually this is all talents, but we have seen a little diversity from the players in the past, especially on Twisted, where every single build for the Night Elf is viable. You can even go Keeper of the Grove first, but of course later on against the Blade Master he will just die in an instant. We have a Huntress opening. That means his tech is quite delayed. Half a tech behind that. And it's a battle of generations. Fly was playing WC3L back then with a 4 mouse boards with his ally Yumiko back then. And Hasuops and TH later on. And Sase, and I think even Todd for a little bit. But don't quote me on that, I'm not too sure. There is an expansion coming. This is why he starts with Huntress. This is why he starts a little slower. Level 1 Demon Hunter not creeping at all. Engine of War in the base. Huntress keeping track of everything. Demon Hunter, Blade Master on the other side. Huh. Haven't seen that yet. Luring out the creeps, gets the Berserker, has good damage, and gets the Rock Golem very early on as the first creep Rock Golem. Nice play by Fly. Big mana potion for the TC, of course, is great. He can sell it for earlier units. And since he's not going TC, I don't actually know. It's still great on the Shadow Hunter for more heal wave, especially if he goes Bears later. This will help really well. Level 2 for him. Creeps the entire spot, not only snatching the item. Demon Hunter level 1 point a bit. Starting to creep here as well. Expansion 75% done. Tier 2 tech almost completed as well. So in the base we see Beastry and Lodge. She did not decide for a hero yet. Maybe he's waiting for the Scout Grunt to arrive. Or he does have the resources now. Prioritizing Beastry and Spirit Lodge, and that is already bad. There's most likely gonna be Mass Dryads. He sees it now. Will he cancel the TC? He saw the Huntresses. So he knows. Is he still thinking that it's gonna be Talons? Ah, no, he cancels it, goes for the Shadow Hunter. That's what I expected. I don't know. I want to say interesting, but sloppy play, I guess. Still Beastmaster second. Nice blocks coming out. And I think on paper, Team Orc is the big favorite here with the bigger names. With the second most successful player in 2017, that is Focus. With Fly, who can beat everybody on a good day. And with the current WCA champion, and he will be that for quite some time, I guess, Lin, who is a little bit of a black sheep here. We don't know in what shape he is. He won Holds Cup. But apart from that, we haven't seen him play in GCS qualifiers because he's constantly dropping in the pre-qualifier stage. So that's something interesting. Level 2 Demon Hunter, level 1 Beastmaster doesn't get that much done. Second big consumable. Oh. Didn't he get it? Actually, I don't know what happened there.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's double Engines of Lore, or is it? Yeah, double Engine of Lore with Dryads. No tier 3 tech yet. Wants to get map control, a lot of map control with those Dryads. It's hard, but it's doable. We've seen it before that Night Elves can play this with nice kiting and somehow get rid of the of the end snares. But of giant strength here. Also not the greatest item. He's losing a lot of HP at the creeps, or against the creeps. Heal wave needed. On level 1 actually, no hacks. But expansion is up. And there's not too much the orc can do against it now. Getting Berserker strength. Yeah, upgrade. And Raider Walker with fast dispel. Even if there's no talents, he's still going for fast dispel. Which is a little interesting, but of course, you get a bigger mana pool, get more regen, that means more Spirit Link. Boom, Illyria's Spirit of Accuracy, full XP on the Beastmaster, as the Demon Hunter was hexed. And that prevented him from level 3, I guess, but Fly, should he really take this fight? More and more Dryads are coming in, next heal wave, but it's still level 1. Close to level 3. He does have a lot of them with the big healing. Blade Master, also his inventory very, very poor. Gets rid of one grunt after another. That's level 3 for the demon. Engine of War is fighting, but not for much longer. There's massive damage coming from those berserkers, and now the next end snare is there. Where, if you can reach, be nice to diminish the number of dryads. Oh, going for the Beastmaster. There is a town portal, but can he swap it? Nice positioning from the Blade Master, and I think that's it, man. He can swap thanks to the positioning. Really well done. And Fly, before using the clarity here, dropping the Mantle of Intelligence. Also very nice. So, this is already way better than Fly was playing yesterday against WFZ, where it was quite disappointing from his side of what he did. He is supply stuck right now, can't get the next raider. I wonder if he realizes or not. I think he is. He's reproducing a grunt against this. Grunts are a lot better here in this matchup, as it is only piercing damage and a bit of normal damage, and not magic damage from talents. They still do great damage against heroes and buildings, as they are normal damage, of course, and quite tanky. So, I can see that. I can see the reason for more grunts. And they're quite cheap in comparison, so it's alright. Lionheart of Stormwind is not the item he was looking for. And mass peons moving out. 4 peons moving out. Does he have a war mill for tower support? No, he doesn't. 50 supply. It's 2 raiders only. Does he have pillage? Nope. Mass damage here, though. Life is not defending this. He's just letting it die. And this expansion didn't run for too long. I mean, it did pay off resource-wise. But there was a lot of time invested as well with the later tech and all. Speaking of tech, he's not going tier 3. Reliant on Dryads. And here we have the next big fight. It is a lot of Dryads. 0-0 tech with the True-Shot Aura, they are strong. Lich is there to detonate. The big healing has been used, but he's not detonating. Lifeman, are you asleep or what? Next heal wave. There is 2 more. Saving that raider with the speed scroll. Very well done. He can't do anything against this one, though. But Fly is moving forward. The Blade Master, despite having an empty inventory, still strong. As Dryads can't really tank too much. That's not what they are made for. 52 supply. Against 45. Is that the last one? Yes, it was the last heal wave for a bit. Can he burn him? Does he want to burn him? He is surrounded there. Sound portal out. How many kills can he get? Not even. Oh, that was last second grunt kill. But yeah, he got rid of the expansion. It's a level 4 Demon Hunter though. No Tinker yet. Or any third hero yet, because he is not on tier 3. Also not going for it. Low on resources, has to invest into Dryads again. And no Dispel. Especially if you face a Shadow Hunter with Hex, you want that Dispel, but okay. Invo Potion for the Blade, Heal Scroll on that side, Heal Potion being used, and he's running back with everything he has. Losing 3 peons here, but it doesn't matter too much. A nice escape by Fly. Level 3 Beastmaster though, so it was doing a lot, since the cool beasts are still great. There is a lot of medium armor here, so a lot of damage mitigation against piercing, but against walkers especially. They're key. Mana Potion and a Clarity on the Shadow Hunter. First Clarity is running, same for the... No, not for the Blade Master. He does have an Invul and a Heal Scroll, which is of course the best synergy with Spirit Link. Claws of Attack +6 on this side. He's keeping the Devotion Aura, interestingly. playing double aura the entire time. And still waiting for tier 3, but it's again an expansion as it seems. Or? No, not yet. Doesn't have the resources still. Breaking upkeep though, 54 supply, and this is dangerous for Fly. He does have level 2 crit now, he does have level 4 Shadow Hunter, but he's in the corner there, and that's not what you want. Second bout of Giant Strength with more tankiness on the second hero as well. But the position, I don't know. 58 supply, his first fight was good, but it looks like it's just the sheer mass is too much. Losing the first raider, trying to go for a hero kill. There is an invul, there's no TP on live side. Dude, is he playing this greedy? Immediate dispel on the Hex. Shadow Hunter is kind of out of position, and Fly is losing his entire army there. Look how well the Dryads are doing in this concave. Blade Master is there, but that's about it. The walkers can't attack them. There's not too much piercing damage remaining. And the heroes are equally strong, so... I don't know, man. Next heal wave, the Kodo Beast now as well. Finally a little bit of bonus damage on the Blade Master. Very, very rare to see that on Twisted. To only have +6. Okay, 46 food, 51. There was a bit of a rubber band here. Still no tier 3s, still no expo. You could sell the Devotion Aura and go for one of them. Now with Kodos there, of course, Bears. I don't know if you can still go for it. And Dryad's working so far. With I think Fly's army composition was a little bad. Of course, the positioning here was horrible.
Town is under siege.
But it's a lot of walkers, which against Dryads, I don't know. Also a lot of grunts. Why is he not focusing more on raiders? Maybe Grubby's in chat and can answer. I don't know. But grunts to me, they don't do too much. Maybe he needed some time to get the Kodo out, but it was just like a little bit of time while the bestiary was occupied. Raiders should be bigger than grunts in all regards. Bonus damage against Dryads, taking less damage against Dryads, and Ensnare ability. Here we go again. Backstep on the Demon. There is again an a heal potion and a heal scroll. No TP on the Beastmaster. Beastmaster really exposed, but he's just haunting the Demon Hunter. Again a Raider falls. There was no mana for a heal wave. He doesn't have mana at all. Well, the mana potion, but this looks like such a small army. Heal wave too late. Oh, you can use the potion in time, I guess. Close to level 5 Blade Master, but same for the Demon Hunter. And level 4 Beastie. With, yeah, the Hawk. Oh boy, that Hawk. He's trying to dispel it immediately. Level 5 with level 3 crit now. Can the Dryads withstand this? But in the end, he's still having the Hawk. He had so many walkers and still no dispel. That's really weird. Level 5 on the Shadow Hunter too. But the Demon Hunter will follow. No mana anymore, no heal wave anymore. Beastmaster down though. Blade Master is really picking up speed now with crit level 3. And he's a one-man army. He is the one-man army and life taps out. It's the Blade Master alone that did it here. Level 3 crit and a strong Shadow Hunter in the fight. Did not expect this at all. And I thought, like, the focus of Fly was weird. Going for the Demon Hunter, then halfway stopping. Maybe he realized with crit level 3 I can 2-hit Dryads, and then that's where things like really went horrible for Life. He couldn't walk back anymore, or didn't want to walk back anymore without an expansion and with low resources. And there was a Blade Master, chop, 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 Dryads dead, and then, yeah, what? Demon Hunter couldn't get his important level 5. There was a Blade Master level 5 and Shadow Hunter level 5 who didn't do too much in the end, I think. But yeah. That's it. Live losing the first match. And this means it's 1-0 for the Orc team. And Fly stays alive, claiming the first point for his race. So it's either Lawliet or Foggy next. I think they want to seed Foggy against, I don't know. Lawliet has no chance against Focus. This is historically proven, or empirically proven. that this is not working. And is this Lawliet? I don't know. Or is it Foggy with... with a Chinese account. So, Lawliet is the next one. I think you want to save Foggy for Focus and Orlin. And we're still waiting for a few more streamers. And then we can start the second match here. On TS it is. And that is, of course, a nice Nightelf map. This is, of course, a Talon map. And afterwards, of course, we will stream like MoCup 100 after this clan war. But there are a few more games to go. Lawliet as Nightelf versus Orc. Not that strong. Only 50%. You see a super weak 32% against Fly. So Fly is the main favorite here. And he could take the 2-0 and then it would be Foggy time. We do have 2 new subs, by the way. Gulasch Kanone, thank you very much. And Kudam. So I think 2 Germans here. Thank you very much for the sub. Of course, that helps a lot to maintain this channel and to be as active as we are currently. Even with Remo gone this week, we're still holding the flag of Warcraft 3 very high. And present you the best games in the world. It is... There we go. It's TS. And everything is correct, right? Yeah. There we go. TS, Lawliet versus Fly. I have to ticker for read more. I forgot about that. Versus Team Orc. We don't miss too much though, that's alright. Yeah, but life really disappointing in this race war so far. Hasn't won a single map. And maybe that was his last match as well. Because if Nightelfs lose, then there won't be another chance for him. So it's China versus Korea now, not a Chinese mirror. Fly can take the 2-0 victory and 3 match points if he wins this. But TS is hard. And we have a Blade Master first, obviously. I'm just curious how aggressive he will play. Lawliet playing the standard route with a Demon Hunter first and the normal creep here. Of course, there's money on the line as well. Just have to check how much. The losing team will, I think, get like 200 euros here. Race 4. Yeah, 228, of course. Everything must be divided by 3. The winner of this match has $365 guaranteed. And Team Human as the winner bracket, the grand finalists already, 450 guaranteed, and if they win it, they can still get 680, so for a 3-day tournament, I think it's not that bad. And they don't play too many games either, like every player plays one best of 3, so it's not that much effort, and they can stream if they want, so I think it's... On paper, the Night Elves were the weakest team. Moon missing, Remind missing. That's really a blow. Because basically all the other races have their best players. DH and Infi with a strong Romantic. WFZ and 120 with a usually strong Lucifer in like two matchups. And the Orcs, of course, with Lin, Focus, and Fly. That's doesn't get much better in a 3-man team. Blade Master sniped the item there, got a claws of attack, which is really nice in the opening. Lawliet creeping this, but doesn't want to invest too much since Ensign of War is not there. Base is open, tech already running. Nice reveal, but yeah, he wants to get some wisps, he wants to get archers, and to drain the moon juice. And of course delay creeping, but I think Lawliet is continuing to creep. No, he's not. So it's a good opening for Fly so far. He doesn't have a mana, a windwalk anymore. Lawliet trying to block something with the archer dies. Here comes the block though. Nice play by the Korean, but he blocks himself. Ah, that was unlucky. Can he reach for a mana burn? That would be another heal self. On the other side, one burrow tech. Yes, exactly. So quite fast. Boots of Speed. Really investing a lot into this. So let's compare attacks real quick.
Player's forces are under attack.
Actually the same time. Quite impressive by Lawliet. I think the key player here is Foggy. As he is playing Nightelf vs Orc a lot different, and he's a lot more successful against them. Compared to Life, who is like 50-50. Sometimes he takes out a lot of orcs, and sometimes he just gets squashed, like today. And Lawliet, who is suffering from Focus, from Lin, from the flies around the world. Attacks are about to be finished, and as always, it's the question how aggressive. It's like at tier 1, the question is how aggressive is the Orc. We had the answer very aggressive, and the second question is how aggressive is the Night Elf at the beginning of tier 2. And I think the answer is not very aggressive, since he's not at the tavern just yet, not even with a wisp. And it's a little macro mistake as well. He's trying to get this grunt, but trading not very well at all. Not going for wins. Seems like he's a little overwhelmed currently. Moving a wisp up, down there only now. See Lodge and B3 already there. TC started as well, so Fly a little faster with everything. We haven't seen a game of Lin today, or in the entire tournament, since it was a 2-0 yesterday, or 0-2. From the perspective of the Night Elves. The Orcs, I'm sorry. And he does play the aggressor and has no bounces here. Fly, what are you doing? This is such an invitation and a very big mistake. Grunts are all here. He's staffing back now to at least defend a bit. But if he can cancel, this would be massive. And it looks like it. 2 Quill Beasts. Yeah, that's it. Beast 3 dead. And he still can't trade. TC is there to block, which was nice. But there are no grunts to do damage. There's a bit of damage to the Orc Burrow. Blade Master with a potion. Uses it now. Lightning Shield can be very helpful later though. But that Beastry lost that hurt. Didn't lose anything. He does have a staff to get a hero out if he needs to. Spirit Lodge is up though. And in the absence of this spell, there's going to be a lot of Spirit Link to spread the damage further. Engines of Wind coming in there. Tier 3 tech on the way as well. still level 2 and 1. This is of course not what you want, but this is the Nightelf map in this matchup. So that's what we expected. Nice, nice, nice. Inventory is really good. And a Tome of Experience up for grabs as well. Gets a Tome of Knowledge though. Consumables for the Orc. Cloth and Staff, as we said. A big item here is the Potion of Greater Mana. Ooh, those shockwaves. They will be sweet, sweet, sweet. These 3 is up now. He's still stuck at 40 supply. Getting the burrow only now, so Fly with a few mistakes here and there. But especially the tier 2 defense was really sloppy. And a big mistake. But how can Lawliet transcend this into the late game? Of course he bought a lot of time for his tier 3. Oh, Zappers? He doesn't have the gold. Ah, now he does. Yeah, 1 Zapper. Can he kill? Ooh, those 2 Moonwells look juicy. And that could be Fly's way back into the game. Keeping him supply stuck at 35. Oh, it is the perfect timing for this Zapper attack. Gets rid of 2 Moonwells, supply stuck at 37, and now Fly can of course go into his 50 that he so desires. Gets the Engine of War as well. So very nice execution of the Zapper play. No Cyclone yet to prevent this, no defense at all. In the meantime, he's creeping up with his TC to level 2, still has the big mana potion. That was the turnaround in the game for sure. And for quite a long time, Lawliet is now stuck at 37.
A player's forces are under attack.
He bought time for his Raiders that are coming now with Ensnare. TC creeping up to 3. Good item here up for grabs. And Blade Master is coming to this for level 3 as well. Tome of Strength. So no Tome of Experience for neither player. 1 Berserker already. Oh, Boots of Katalas as well. Both heroes got that. Tinker third. Plus 13 damage here. Staff and TP. Scroll of the Beast. Not nearly as good, of course, as the mana potion that he got there. Plus 14 on that side. And level 3 for both heroes. And I think at this point you go for crit level 2. Even if it's a big map and you want to scout. 3, 2, 1 heroes. No level 2 Crow Beast. No better Pocket Factory. This will upgrade a little late. Fly only breaking now. He was banking a lot. Or getting ready to break. That's what I want to say. Lawliet has his Moonwells back. Positions them exactly the same way as he did before. A little bit... there's a little spot between them, I guess. Ooh, they're creeping the middle. That's rare to see. Tome of Agility. And a second claw. Ooh, this Blade Master is getting really dangerous. He will be Cyclone for almost the entire time, but he has an Invul Potion. Another heal scroll, and that is 3 heal scrolls. Because he could allow himself to stay in no upkeep thanks to the Zapper play and the 10-foot advantage he had for a long time. So he saved a lot of units that usually, a lot of gold that usually would have gone into upkeep. But with that gold, he invested into 3 heal scrolls, which is really nice. We don't have a single one for Lawliet. He tries to be smart. He's trying to steal it here. Out of stock. And that's why Fly is making his way over. 60 supply. And catches the reinforcement there. 1 talent for free. No AP coming up because of course there's no Huntress Hall. It's just another Moonwell. But we're in for a base race. And with magic damage and with all these burrows exposed, man, this is dangerous for Fly. Does he have a town portal? I doubt it. Nope, no TP. With Raiders, this does go quite quick, but all the Orc Rolls will be gone. There's no way he's gonna save a few of them. But he does quite a bit of damage in the base himself. Lawliet supply stuck himself, and now it's time to kill the Moonwells and the production buildings. And normal damage and siege damage is really good against buildings. This army is only designed to take out burrows with heavy armor. Against fortified, they don't do anything. And this is why Fly is easily winning this base race. Doesn't he have a TP? He does. On the Beastmaster, but... okay. They ignore it. Boom, down he goes. Shockwave a little too early, only gets 2 wisps. Gonna be a lot of dispel. There's a Moonwell here, so he's very, very sure that this base won't survive for much longer. He can't TP anymore. Pocket Factory helps a bit. But this is so slow. This is way too slow. Everything of importance is gone. Almost level 4 TC. We didn't see a single fight in this game. Just little skirmishes at the beginning. But Fly. 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings left. He cannot... he doesn't scout this. He doesn't scout this Moonwell. Will he lose because of it? Now he sees, okay, I didn't win the game. What the hell is wrong here? And it's just 4 buildings. Late Master scouting, but in the wrong direction. 3 buildings. Is there another Pocket Factory? Yes, there is. Lawliet is winning this. Oh no, Great Hall. And now Lawliet doesn't know. This is kind of a draw situation. Because they will both protect their buildings as good as they can. And Lawliet is most likely sitting in front of his computer giggling. Like, hey, I tricked you. But no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Tree of Life here to get income soon. This, of course, they will not move 1 step away from this Great Hall. He has 0 lumber, 200 gold. And the Nightelf, of course, has to defend this here. Maybe creep this, so the Tree of Life can walk over. What can we do with this now? Warmel with the last bit of gold. Oh, what a game. Heal scroll, invul, double invul. The Blade Master scouting everywhere, but not on this side. And now the Blade Master's... okay, coming back. I was just about to say he's moving south and he won't be in the fight. If Lawliet wins this a bit, then he kills all the buildings. Nice Shockwave though. So how much can he take out? He's using a lot of Cyclones, but this spell immediately taking out Pocket Factory, Invo Potion used on the Blade Master, on the Beast Master as well to save him. Nice mana burn as well. But the Raiders are falling, and that's quite... ooh, that Shockwave hurt. Has to use the heal scroll against this. Fly had 3 heal scrolls, and there's 1 left, I guess. Where's the Blade Master? Ah, high up in the air. Yeah, there's only 1 left, so use 2 already. And the talents, they still look pretty healthy to me. Invo Potion on the Demon Hunter. He's trying to take out the heroes. 40 supply versus 35. Now it's time to kill the buildings. They're still in production. He wants to eliminate him right now, but the Beastmaster is... summons another Quill Beast. It is falling now, but that Quill Beast was important for more damage. And I think Fly can only run away now. Trying to get the Tinker, critical strike, End Snare, nothing to save him here. End Snare over and over the spell, but that doesn't help. Can Fly come back with his heroes? He doesn't have a single item anymore. Kills 1 unit after another. 30 supply versus 26. Can he somehow heal up? There's nothing left for the TC. He could... nah, he's not in time, right? The Tree of Life is still there. The Moonwell is in the upper left. I think Lawliet has this. With his 30 supply. Thanks to Cyclone and Summons. Nice save into Ethereal form. Battle of the first heroes, evasion versus crit, which is better? Cyclone. And the TC dies. He got it. Lawliet has this in the bag without the TC. Can't do anything anymore. The damage is not sufficient. Raiders fall. Level 5, man. How quick he got that level. And now surrounded the Blade Master. Fly is out. There's no way he can win this anymore. GG! And with a base, a Nightelf winning a base race against an orc. Like, because he didn't scout? Because he didn't scout. Like, send one raider. What? He canceled the Tree of Life for a Scroll of Healing. Yeah, okay. Because he didn't scout, he was so sure that Lawliet didn't build anything after this. But he did! And that's why the Night Elves equalize here. Surprising to me. I mean, Fly had a great inventory, especially on the Blade Master. But it was just smarter. I doubted him. I said, okay, why don't you portal back? Why don't you take that fight? I wonder who... I think Focus is next. Since feels like Focus is a free win against Lawliet. Or maybe Lawliet is just on top of things today. This is what we've seen so far. I think they are discussing who's next now. It's either Lin or Focus. Everybody wants to see Lin, obviously. Thank you, BTW Clemens, for 3 months of resubbing. Keep up the awesome casts. Greetings from Braunschweig. Greetings back, my friend. And thank you for the support. So, game is up. It is Chotrock. And you will be very happy about this, because it is the WCA champion. It is Lin playing against Lawliet. Now, this is the rematch of WCA 2016. This is 2 Koreans fighting. That was quite obvious because the only 2 orcs are Korean, but it's the one living in China. It is the one that had the best comebacks to the Warcraft scene that I have ever seen. So we want to see, is he the Night Elf Slayer that he was before his injury? How well did he recover? I haven't seen the Holds Cup games, to be honest. Remo was casting this. I don't know how impressive he was there. But Lawliet seems to be quite okay today. I mean, maybe it was just a smarter decision and the Moonwell saved his ass, but it's close position. Oh yeah. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. So, play stats. There we go. Lawliet and... this is not updated. I'm sorry. There you see him. 73% against Lawliet. 65% against Nightelf in general. That dude is something else, especially in this matchup. The one who has the best shockwaves. The one who has the best creeping. As it seems. This is the first time that I see him after his injury, though. There we go. TR, you can see close position. It's Lawliet in yellow. It is Lin coming back in 2017 to the big tournaments. His performances in GCS qualifiers were pretty bad. Losing to Yumiko in prelims in the round of 48, I think it was. So what Lin will we see today? Of course it's a Blade Master. Of course it's a Grunt opening on the other side. Demon Hunter with not so really, well, the usual creep spot against the turtles. He sends out a scout across the map. Not scouting close position immediately because he knows the orc will not scout at all. Otherwise the one burrow attack doesn't really work anymore.
A player's
So,
forces
oh,
are
sends
under
out in
attack.
2 directions. I thought he was just confusing a bit, but nope. Now they know that it's close. And don't kill the turtle, my friend. No, he doesn't. Demon Hunter pops out. So perfect creeping so far. What, did he get it with the Demon Hunter? I'm actually not sure how much experience this turtle gives.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master going in for the big kill on the Magi. It does take quite a bit of damage, and especially time, and Lawliet uses this to be aggressive. I mean, this is very, very greedy by Lin, going for one burrow attack, going for this one, but he got a pendant of energy, which is nice. 2 more wind walks, or one more shockwave, and a bit. So the bouncer has to go. No authority is this Demon Hunter. He doesn't have a self. Everything is low. Can he trade this with... Does he have... Wait, is this evasion first?
A player's forces are under
Trying to
attack.
dive into the base, but yeah, there is a lot of mana. Continuing to creep and just distracting here. Keeping the Blade Master low doesn't allow him to creep at all. Tier 2 tech on the way. Is it the same time? No, it's slower. No big surprise there.
A town is under siege.
That's level 2 for him. So I don't think he denied anything. It was just really, really, really close. But then he's going for the archer. And now he has mana burn. Quite sure about that. Doesn't use it yet. There we go. To get rid of the entire mana pool. So no windwalk anymore. Close position is hard for the orc though. Really hard for the orc. As he can come in waves. And we mentioned it many, many, many times that talents, it takes like the blink of an eye to produce them. And especially once you have 2 engines of war, wind, you can just push, retreat, get your army back up, and push again. Orcs usually don't have the time to heal up against this or reproduce against this.
A player's forces are under attack.
On the other side, or not on the other side, on the same side, because of this, the orc can't really creep too much, which is their strong suit on this map. Like, creep to level 5/5, get amazing damage, get amazing mana items for the TC. That's what you want. Beastry Lodge TC stays on tier 2, obviously, as it always is the case. Tech for the Nightelf only finishes now and goes to the tavern immediately. And looks like he's going to be aggressive. Did he scout something? It's a little late for the tier 2, I think. Beastmaster and Demon Hunter are facing off again. There is a staff on him. And of course, no hex, no cancel, no end snare. And the Grunt's not the best position, but the Beastmaster goes home. Giving him more time. Seeing, okay, this is not... Oh, now he goes in.
Player's forces are under attack.
Nice stab, but he's too late. This will finish. Even though he does have good damage, this is too much. And then he can repair, and then it's fortified armor. He should repair though. There we go. And the rest of the army is coming as well. Going to overstrength for the TC. Blade Master only level 2 from the first few spots that he got. And now switching the damage onto the burrow. I think this was a little bit too late, but so far, if he gets the burrow, this works out well. He's trying to repair as good as he can, but it is too much. Beastmaster's in trouble. The staff is on him. He can't swap over the staff, as it seems. Oh, but the potion helped him. Still blocking a lot, still surrounded. There, he staffs him out. Lawliet is playing this nicely. A little slow, but always has a good backup plan. Like, going in, Trying to kill the Lodge didn't work, switching focus to the burrow. Then Beastmaster was in trouble. Can't get him out at first, still staying in there, not panicking with a TP or something, just playing it cool and careful. Oh, but this isn't good. Steph is on cooldown. Can play Ring Around the Rosie a bit and cancel this again. Oh, Beastmaster's coming in super aggressive play. That's exactly why close position is so good for Nightelf against Orc. And it would be a major surprise if Lawliet would win this against Lyn, to be honest. Who is cripping his TC massively in the meantime. Basically only defending with his Beastmaster. That results in level 2 TC. First Shockwave is there, and will we finally get some time to creep? Tier 3, 3/4 done. Is he stepping in? Whoa, nice. Moon Juice to heal up instantly, staffing back in, and if it's becoming too hard, then he can just TP out, it's worth it. He's still stuck at 30 supply, that is horrendous. And he's coming in and he cancels that Burrow too. Lawliet, man, he's playing this really well. Staff out, doesn't even need the TP. Is he blocked? No, that was a mistake by Lyn. He could use the ethereal form to block the entrances. Didn't go for it though. Beastmaster doesn't have much experience. Demon Hunter doesn't have much experience, but it's okay as long as it's the same case for the Orc, and that is absolutely true. Master upgrade coming now. After 8 minutes and a bit. It's finally time for Lyn to be the aggressor in this. Shockwave level 1 is decent, but you know, it's better than getting burned to use the mana for that. No Hawk. Far away from the Hawk, to be honest. And Lyn is fighting, and fighting quite well. Next Shockwave fitting a lot. Demon Hunter has a potion and a staff again. So yeah, that's why the staff is so good. 150 gold. And an immediate access to the base. But Moon Juice situation, not that good. He's spamming his level 1 Shockwaves. Wasn't burned at all. And finally some creeping time. Finally some creeping time. The winner of this match, of course, has match points, which means that he has the map choice in the 5th map, if there's a 5th map. Oh, Unholy Aura. Nice! And perfectly timed that heal rune. I don't know why Lyn is wasting his time creeping this. He got the ward already, he had the item already. Gambling for a ton of experience, which it isn't. Has invul and spell of healing though. And now, of course, keeping the Ogre Lord with End Snare stuck to one position, creeping it then. Unholy Aura would of course be one of the best drops for him as well. For double movement speed, which is always nice on Raiders against Talons. But he's far away from the scary... Oh, ton of experience. And Crystal Ball. Okay, one good and one bad. Far away from his devious 5/5. But since he was under pressure that much, I think the levels are still okay. Ring of Regen now. And Tome of Agility again. Lots of them today. 42 supply. He's building Moonworks for 70 supply, which is rare. But I think with close position, you want more healing.
The player's forces are under attack.
3-3. Nightelf catching up with the Orc heroes who are also 3-3. Sees the Tinker, but since there's no Orb of Lightning, there's no Purge, there's no Slow, there's no Disable. And the Tinker will most likely get away if there's no, like, 10 crits, but he can't even reach twice, though. That's alright. 47 food for the Nightelf. What is Lyn doing? He's at 48, spanking a lot. And breaking now. Okay. That's a good timing, I think. Creeping like one more spot. And then he has his 60 supply very soon. So they share this map basically right down the middle. Strength. What did he get? Ah, Wind of Mana stealing. Okay. Can get you a lot of mana, like, on paper, if you get rid of the last bit of mana that does the burn. Then it saves you a lot more mana than it gives you. Walker in ethereal form, of course. A snack for talents. And yet is Lawliet pushing forward into Lin's base. He wants to get rid of the Voodoo Lounge, goes for the Demon Hunter immediately. Here comes the Blade Master in beast mode with Invo Potion like 1 second after. Level 2 TC Shockwave. Almost getting level 4 here with the next kill for the second aura. Demon Hunter is red in his face though. Usually it was Lin's strong suit to run away from the Demon Hunter. This time it's not, and there's no mana anymore. Only a heal scroll and an invul. Nice heal scroll on Lawliet's side though. Saving a bunch of talents at the same time. But they're in quite a bad position, but the Raiders are also next heal scroll on that side. But he will lose too as the Demon Hunter is free to do whatever he wants. But Lin's micro seems to be okay so far. 60 food for the Orc, and the talents are suffering, man. There's only 44, and the rubber band seems to be a little flexible today, as it doesn't hit that much. He runs away. Speed scroll would be nice, but the rest of the army, man. He leaves the talents in the base. Is this a mistake, or does he want to take the shop out? Both possible. Oh no, now. More talents falling. The Demon Hunter in trouble. Has to use a potion. Staff is not on cooldown. Can get him out. That was a fight without Cyclone at the end here. Whoa, nice surround though! Invo Potion on the TC, that's not what you want. Blade Master is back. Can he get a crit? The Demon Hunter is in trouble! No! Staffs him out before the hit comes. Very weak crits though. He does have level 2 Moonwell. And this is rubber band time now. Almost equalizing in supply. Healing takes forever with heal wave. Heal selves. He's speed scroll used, he has to get away. How much Cyclone is there? If he can reach, he can't. And there it is, 4 fresh talents joining the fray. 3, 3, 2. The level 2 Quill Beasts are tremendous. He cancels a lot of healing with the Quill Beast, and that's exactly what they're there for. Lin is struggling hard. His first match, he gets the Blade Master, there's no mana, just a potion, he can't fight out, there's no way. And Lawliet killing the first hero, cycloning the second one, Lin taps out, and Night Elves have match points against the strong Orc team. Is it gonna be the Savior Focus, who has to play one of his good friends now? Or is it just Lawliet's day? It wasn't Lin's day, he was very unlucky with the spawning positions, obviously. If you get him cross positions, then Lin can creep a lot more, has a lot more time for the army, but you have to prepare for this if you see it. And this is like, that's what happens. And I think one of the key moments here is that Lost Burrow with the first a little delayed Beastmaster push. So he got a lot of time from there. And then, of course, because he got the first Burrow kill, he couldn't get into over 40 supply, couldn't get his Raider Walkers, and then it was just Lawliet storming and storming over him, killing Burrow after Burrow after Burrow, delaying it even further. Then Master Training was there, and with Cyclone, it's very, very hard to catch this up. So Lawliet overcoming the odds against Lin here. Foggy calls Lawliet the 2 matchup player. Okay, I didn't know about that. It could be an all kill. I wonder if there's like bonus prize money if you get an all kill. And yeah, it's obviously focused. The question is just which map we will see. as we have seen this so far. 2-1 for the Night Elves now, with Lawliet winning both of his matches, and Focus is the last man standing for his team. Oh, I can tell it to you right now. It's AZ. Doable, I would say. So AI left, I guess. We don't want. No, we saw TM, we saw TR. We haven't seen Echo, and we haven't seen AI. I don't know the picks and bans though. What else is there in the pool? Let me check. Lasterfuge, also possible. So it's either AI, EI, or LR. Still more than 2,000 people. Makes me very, very, very happy, guys. On this Saturday. Tomorrow we will have the conclusion of Race War. Starting at 2 PM once again, so we will not cast Jara Cup with that, because Race War is just way better. And yeah, will the Orcs say goodbye to Race War 2017? It's a classic, or a modern days classic. It's the modern version of Lawliet versus Focus. I mean, Focus versus Remind from Zotac Cup days. Those guys know each other inside out. Those two guys. Focus and Lawliet. Of course, the fourth match of Nightelf versus Orc. And usually, yeah, it looks like on paper it's 50-50, but in bigger matches and more important matches, Focus has Lawliet's number. That was the case in TWCL, Twitch Warcraft Champions League. And this was the case at Nostalgia Battlefield, the tournament that Grubby played as well. And I can't put enough emphasis on this, how Focus destroyed Lawliet there on Ancient Isles. Will it happen again? Or is this the last match for the Orcs? We will see it right now. In the beginning, there is an altar, and that is Lawliet in the bottom left in an unusual light blue. On the other side, Focus in casual red in the upper right. And this is already surprising that Lawliet takes out Fly and Lin in a row. I think this is, I've never seen that before from him, but of course it's rare to see that format here that we play. So, Demon Hunter, Blade Master, obvious. The big thing here, do not deny the Renegade, do not deny anything at all. He's always so greedy when it comes to this. Of course, perfect position here for the Archer. And that triangle of creeps, so the Lightning Shield affects everything. Speeds up creeping a lot, but you have to be careful. 1 kill. 2 kills, and the third one is safe as well. So perfectly done. Gets a circlet as a reward, and Focus most likely only going for the item. They spend a lot of time together during WCA, during GCS. We spend a lot of time with them. Both very, very jolly guys, and it's the best that they start their banter against each other. Lawliet loves to like make fun of Focus, and it goes back and forth between them. So a very good relationship between them two. But on the battlefield, they are rivals. Claws of attack +6. It's between them most of the time. Who's the best player in Korea? If yeah, in Korea, since I think Moon is living in China, right? And Lin as well. Actually, I'm not that sure about Moon. I know he was streaming to Doyu, but I don't know if he's living in Korea or in China. Demon Hunter, super aggressive, a little bit of a foggy style, which we haven't seen here today. Life lost the first match, and then Lawliet starting his rampage. And with the 1 burrow attack, this does diminish his lumber income quite a bit. Demon Hunter is trapped here now, though. It's nighttime, so he can... Oh, nice surround. He still gets it, though. Yeah, he can go into the shadows. He could send one unit just to the laboratory to scan. Cancels the burrow again. This is so good. He doesn't have to level, because he has the level advantage now. Shadow Melt again, just doing a little bit of healing. Mana burn once the cooldown is over. And he burns a lot of mana already. He will have to TP out at one point. He builds the burrows now in a position where the Demon Hunter can't reach. So we will get them up, but on what costs? That's the question. A lot of time. And usually at this point, what do you want to do? You want to delay stuff, and that's exactly what he does. Oh no, he can't walk. I was just about to say, can he walk out of this? But no, it has to be a town portal. Yeah, there we go. So he couldn't last long enough to delay the tier 2 buildings, which I think was his plan, but he stayed way longer than he expected, I guess. No Hunter's Hall, so it's gonna be Talons again, obviously, in this matchup, and this is nice that he started creeping this with the Engine of War, not denying anything, so he's super close to 3, running away with experience. And this is almost Foggy style. And this is nice. Illusion Demon Hunter to harass, to fake this creep jack, and walking the other way for a staff. He doesn't have one, right? So it's just one staff here, no staff. He's actually creeping it, taking it away from focus. This is one of the spots that you go to with your second hero. And on this map, it's very hard to get your second hero up to 3, which is crucial for orcs. So I think this... He delays Lodge a bit with his illusion already. And he delays level 3 for the second hero. Genius play by Lawliet. That Wisp? What Wisp? I have to check it in a bit. What did I miss?
Players' forces are under attack.
I don't know. Should he go in there? No, he's staffing out. Misses the attacks, so no danger here. So what did the Wisp do? What did I miss? Wisp again. Not delaying the tier 2 buildings though.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yes. Raiders and Walkers are coming now. TC is out. Ah, you can't attack the Wisp. Okay. Yeah, looks quite nice there. Cozy. Ensnare coming up now, but everything is delayed. And Lawliet is level 3 already. Plus level 2 Beastmaster. That is Hawk, and that's so much map control. Are there spikes? Oh, doesn't look like it. Like, not on my end at least. This is looking good for Lawliet, and I totally did not expect that. He has so much vision, sending in the illusions the entire time. Of course, he can't deny anything because illusions don't do damage. Boots of Kel'Thuzad, so he does have a good Blade Master, and he will be very happy about this. And since he knows that, he has a lot of time. Scourge Bone Chimes would have been good for the Orc as well, but he will be happy about the boots already. And Remo loves it. I don't actually know if it's worth it that much, but okay. Double Circlet, big healing, and Master Training started right there. Well, this is a good timing for focus at the moment, but he's only at 43. So it's not that great. He can get a few pickups. Nice Crow Form dodge, and the staff. Oh, that was beautiful. Anticipating the staff on this Berserker, not on the Crow Form, which he could have done as well. It was a 50-50 gamble. He decided to go for the right one, and was just in time. As the Ensnare was flying. So, you do have a good Blade Master. It's level 3. The TC is naked though. First heal scroll of the game, first invul of the game. And he's closing in on 50
A player's
supply.
forces are under attack.
But Lawliet will catch up in an instant once this engine of wind is not occupied anymore with the master training. Full form, little bug there. What? Micro bug. Replenishment potion, he sends the Demon Hunter away to get full experience on the Beastmaster. That's 3 heroes. And this shop really hurts him now. He wanted to go there before, or he was there to creep, but all the creep's gone. That's what he did with the time. And that's why this TC is still stuck on level 2, in the early stages of level 2. And Master is finished. Moves out of the map now, 400 gold, big healing, heal scroll against the TC waves. Man of mana stealing again. But 1 berserker only. Tinker third, 45 supply. This is what you want, and he knows where he is. There's not much left, but the position is not great as well. Wind of Illusion being used, cannot dispel it, of course, because there is nothing to dispel, so that might soak up some damage. 49 versus 45. This is not how the Orc wants to play this. He has a lot of mana, but it's only Shockwave level 1. The Demon Hunter is pretty close to him, cyclones him again. End Snare doesn't work that well. It's only 2 End Snares here. The Raiders, they don't do anything. The Shockwave has to do the damage, but as it's only level 1, I don't know if that works that well. Grunts go down against the focus fire volleys of the Talons. And he positions them well. How good can the Orc work against? He's down to 40 supply, 37. Boy, the Beastmaster, big right click, Squill Beast are untouched. Next Raider goes down. GG, Orcs out! Lawliet with an all kill that was not to be expected at all. And I said before how Focus destroyed Lawliet in Nostalgia Battlefield. He got the upper hand here, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. What a performance by Lawliet. Defeating Fly, Lin, and Focus in a row. And this play on AZ was one of the smartest Nightelf Orc plays that I've seen this year. Focus with good inventory, but no reaction to this. And Orcs on paper, man, they had one of the best teams. And now they're only 4th place, man. Everything is possible in Warcraft. Even a Lawliet all-kill. This boy is getting back in shape as it seems. Winning Holds Cup. Getting an all-kill here. And that is going to be an interesting match tomorrow as we have the lower bracket final of Lawliet versus Lawliet. Night Elves versus Undead in Race War 2017. Let me check. Wikipedia not yet updated, but they will do it, I guess, very, very soon. Damn, is this fun. Race War is really, really, really fun. With a lot of surprises, only Fly able to win a game, and actually, I thought the Night Elves were really disappointing yesterday against the humans. And today, they blew me away. So, I have to leave now, like this channel, to stream MoCup together with Massimo. I will host this here, so if you want the German cast, like my first German cast in a year, then feel free to stay here and watch MoCup in German. If you want the English cast, then Deport Gaming has you covered at twitch.tv/deportgaming, and Ena1337 is his co-caster. But of course, it's not a Back to Warcraft stream without the goodbye routine, so we will do that again. We will play that song, then I eat a bit, and then I will be at Massimo's stream. Thank you for the support. If you like this, feel free to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, where we will keep you up to date on everything that happens in the Warcraft scene. If you missed some games, head over to our YouTube. All the important links are down in the channel description. And join the community at Reddit. It's reddit.com/r/WC3. And if you like the replays, you can sub here. It's 50% off at the moment. You get no advertisements anymore as well, and replay packs. And you can leave us a PayPal donation as well if you like buy our merchandise, like this very nice shirt. And yeah, that's it for today, man. Here at the Do Nuts Goodbye routine. See you in German in less than 5 minutes. Adios. And tomorrow, 2 p.m. Race War finale. Right? We have Team Human in the grand final, Team Undead versus Team Nightelf in the lower bracket finale, and of course the grand final tomorrow as well. See you in a bit.